Good morning. It is 6:40 in Hawaii, 6:40 a.m. The birds are chirping. The dogs are still kind of sleeping. I'm Lauren Teresa, former LCSW trauma therapist turned influencer, PD. I'm also a real estate investor, and I do Turo here on the island. I'm retired early, semi-retired early. I still like to do things. In fact, it's a subject I talk about a lot on my TikTok page is, if you retire early, you still have some of the same issues as people who retire later, which is some boredom and some stagnation and the what do we do now? It's really fun for a few years, and then you're like, okay, all my friends are at work. So I've been meditating, been going to Abraham, listening to Bashar. I used to be the educational variety, and I turned into a total woo-woo weirdo. I went to a tantric yoga retreat once, and the teacher, my beautiful, blessed teacher, Sophia Sundari, said, "You have to kill the good daughter to become the woman you were meant to be." Meaning, if you're beholden to any ideas of others on your life, then you won't live yours to the fullest. So, sorry, mom and dad, I want to be a channeler and do weird spiritual stuff and go to things like tantric yoga retreats. I'm also 18 plus years sober. And I got sober to live a big, cool life. And so I moved to Hawaii, separated from my ex. He's actually on vacation with my kiddos right now, and they come back on the 1st. So I'm excited to see them again. And I just want to be the best mom I can be by being my fullest and most truest, authentic self. I think a lot of our parents didn't get that opportunity, but they gave us that opportunity. So grateful for my bloodline and all the ancestors before me. And here I am to meditate with you. I'm going to put on some music, meditate for about 10 minutes, and then see what comes up and maybe talk about that. And I would love for you to join or join later. So anyway, here we go. Deep breath in and out. It's okay if you want to hold it at the top for a little bit. It feels really good. When we're in meditation, when things come up that maybe are troublesome, the best advice I've heard is to change the subject to things that you love, like butterflies, blue glass, feathers, things that hold no sort of charge to them, and maybe even more slightly to a positive side. Because momentum builds on whatever we think about, and your thoughts attract other thoughts just like them. So you can't really stop a freight train, right? So just get off the track and get on a new track. Do the best you can. I know sometimes the momentum's heavy and it just goes. Crying is a wonderful way to release momentum. It's your body's built-in system. So honor yourself, surrender. Don't judge. It's all meant to be there and it's all meant to teach. So let's expand. Thank you for this time. I had a little trouble settling in today. I think part of it is because my rescue chicks were crying out most of the time, and so I know they're hungry, even though they have food and water in their crate. They want me to take them out so they can go look for bugs, and so I hear you. And so we're going to go do that before I go on my run this morning and eat breakfast. Um, yeah, I just kind of connected with my inner being, who I named Big Joe, and I dropped down and sit in this beautiful world that I've created. And we sit on a park bench together, and we just are. And there's all other guides are there, and I imagine ancestors and pets that I've had, and just this big support network of like non-physical beings. Um, there with me, supporting me and giving me what I need for the day. And today it's just about the courage to do the things I'm excited about, even if I'm afraid. So I will be jumping in the ocean today. Um, Sometimes when I go snorkeling by myself, it is a little scary, but usually there's people around. But I love being in the ocean, and I resist sometimes the joyful things that are meant for me. And I don't want to be afraid. So thank you for joining again. I'm Lauren Teresa. Like and subscribe.